a lot more. I wasn't even really sure what I wanted to expect from Nas because I'm so used to rappers that are older dropping trash. Honestly, like older rappers that drop music now are always underwhelming albums. But when Nas dropped this, I was like, okay, Nas is really like that. He's that dude, you know?
So is what you just said, is it really trash or is it just trash to today's standards? Just because they use the formula from when they were really popping back in the day and they do the same formula. Maybe it's not trash, it's just more or less it doesn't fit in today's sound.
That's the thing though, you have to appeal to today's standards in a sense. Like you can't if if Straight Outta Compton dropped this year, it's not gonna be popping like that.
It's not.
So, but like it was perfect for the time that it dropped. But like today, you'd have to appeal to like what's happening today.
Well, the same stuff's happening today that it wasn't Straight Outta Compton. You know,
it is. But in that time when it dropped, people were losing their mind.
Yeah.
If they dropped today, I don't think it would have this.
That's true.
It would still be incredible impact or great impact, but I don't think it would be as out there in your face, crazy.
That's evolution of rap though. Rap music was only like 5 years older to that point.
I know, so that's what I'm saying. It was perfect for that time.
Yeah.
But like this time, today it may not be the same.
That's true.
But you're saying if Jay-Z drops Reasonable Doubt nowadays, it's not gonna be hitting like that.
No, Reasonable Doubt. The context and the content in Reasonable Doubt and Straight Outta Compton are different.
I agree, but they weren't from like that far off of a time period.
They weren't, but what each album did, it didn't give the same. They weren't trying to give the same thematic scheme. Like it wasn't. I don't think it was the same concept. In my opinion.
It could be though, cause I mean, Jay-Z kind of had that mafioso kind of rap, and it's the mafioso rap and gangster rapper, and come from the same cloth or cut from the same cloth. So it just really depends on how you look at it. I feel like, but I'm kind of off tangent here.
I think the better way to say what I said
Let's go back to King's Disease.
Yeah, I think the better way to say what I said though, with like him being an old school rapper and being able to drop this, it's more so it proved that he's not a one-dimensional rapper.
Yeah.
There's guys who write like Straight Outta Compton, or there's some rappers from the 90s that would come out today to prove they're a one-dimensional rapper. They're guys who could only do what they did in the 90s. They can't do what they did today. That's what Nas proved with this album. And I think there are artists who do drop, because there are artists who try to switch it up.
Yeah.
I don't want to go too crazy, but I think Eminem is an example of somebody who tried to be a new school artist and drop trash albums. In my opinion.
That's a tough take, bro.
I think the albums that he's tried to make today.
What's trash? What's the between trash and solid?
Underwhelming.
Underwhelming.
Very underwhelming. Like not even close to the stuff he dropped in his prime.
Because we can talk about trash albums if you really want to talk about trash albums.
That's the thing. Word choice is crazy.
Okay.
Because you can't call Eminem trash. I don't think in any certain sense.
He's not.
I do get what you're saying, but like we also can't compare him to his, because King's Disease 2, very solid album, but his prime was Illmatic.
Right.
Illmatic.
But I still think this is like a compliment to his discography.
100%.
But I think everything Eminem dropped is just not a compliment at all.
Yeah.
I think it hurts his discography.
Okay.
But Nas, he's saying he's in rare form, so that means he's at the top of his game still. So that's crazy to me.
And we're not even talking about his new
album.
This is King's Disease.
We're gonna keep that.
King's Disease 2.
King's Disease 2.
Let's just say. Okay, I'll leave it a little bit for later, but this, in my opinion, was a big step up from King's Disease 1. I think sonically, and I think, I don't want to say lyrically, but it sounds like a more solid rap album. King's Disease 1 was kind of it was good, but I felt I didn't come back to it as much as I did for King's Disease 2.
I agree with that. He kind of, it feels more like he branched out and kind of, it was more, he worked on it like more, just like, it felt like it was more solid in terms of just actual like rap.
Yeah.
And you can actually go back and listen to a lot of these songs.
Yeah.
They're more fleshed out. I guess you could say the ideas are way more fleshed out than the first King's Disease.
I agree. I agree for sure. It's all factual.
So what